In the late 1960s and early 1970s, Northern California faced a terrifying mystery with the emergence of the Zodiac Killer. This unknown person is believed to have started a series of murders in 1968, with the last confirmed attack happening in 1969. The Zodiac Killer claimed to have killed 37 people, but only 5 deaths have been linked directly to him. His crimes were not just violent, they were also filled with mind games, as he sent letters and codes to newspapers, some of which took over 50 years to solve. The first known attack by the Zodiac Killer happened on December 20, 1968. High school students Betty Lou Jensen and David Faraday were found shot near their car in Vallejo, California. The scene was brutal, and the killer left no clues about his identity. On July 4, 1969, the Zodiac struck again in Vallejo. Darlene Ferrin and Michael Mageau were sitting in their car when the killer shot them. Ferrin died, but Mageau survived and gave the police a description: a white man, around 26 to 30 years old, with short, light brown curly hair. The Zodiac Killer became bolder, sending letters to local newspapers on August 1, 1969. Each letter had a part of a coded message and demanded they be printed on the front page, or else he would kill more people. When the codes were put together, they revealed his love for killing but gave no hints about his identity. On September 27, 1969, at Lake Berryessa, the Zodiac Killer changed his method. He approached Brian Hartnell and Cecilia Shepard, who were relaxing by the lake, wearing a black hood with a white crosshair symbol. He tied them up and stabbed them. Shepard died from her injuries, but Hartnell survived and described the attack to the police. The last confirmed attack by the Zodiac Killer occurred on October 11, 1969. He shot and killed cab driver Paul Stein in San Francisco. Unlike previous attacks, this happened in a busy area, and several witnesses saw the killer. The Zodiac even sent a piece of Stein's bloodied shirt to a newspaper to prove he was responsible. The Zodiac continued to send letters filled with more codes and threats until 1974. Despite many investigations and several suspects, the police never identified him. His identity remains a mystery. One of the most intriguing parts of the Zodiac case is the coded messages he left. In December 2020, a team of amateur codebreakers finally solved one of his ciphers. The 340-character message, after 51 years. While it provided some insights into his thoughts, it still didn't reveal who he was. Despite the efforts of law enforcement and the survival of 2 of his victims, the Zodiac Killer's true identity remains unknown. His violent acts, taunting letters, and unsolved codes make him one of the most infamous and mysterious serial killers in American history.